Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's had a good holiday season and all the littles got what they wanted. Anyway, we got a little project here. Nothing too spectacular going on in the shop right now, but I figured I'd drag you along on this deal. Let's walk over and see what this is about. Go over here to my other workbench. Alrighty, what we got here is an old Starret mag base. I don't know, what is it, a Starret number 657? I have no idea how old it is or whatever, but you can't push the on-off button. It's froze up in there somewhere. I investigated this hole. That's just for the post, and so is this hole. Neither one of them go into the body of that, but I'm going to try to knock these rivets out of here. These rivets here in each corner, and see what's behind this plate. I'm sure that on the internet and YouTube somewhere there's a story on this already, but for my own curiosity, I'm going to try to get it apart and see what happens. I get set up here and we'll bring you right back. Alright, first of all, what we got, we're going to try to hit the center of these rivets here. I got me a little push punch, automatic center punch. Trying to get the middle of them. They almost feel like they're aluminum. Could be, being this is kind of a magnetic deal anyway. Alright, we got that got kind of a center found on these. I'm going to enlarge it just a little bit. Yeah, I think they're aluminum. Try and angle the punch or get the middle a little bit better. Alright, what size drill bit should we use? This 3/32 will probably take the head off of that. We'll see what happens. Try to do this without messing up this plate on here. Maybe we might go one side, another size bigger. I'll just get these started here. Alright, started with that 3/32. I'm going to put a bigger one in there, see if I can manage to get them heads off of there. Let's go up to like a 1/8 inch. Yeah, that one's loose. Yeah, still got a little bit on this one somewhere. All right, 2 down, 2 to go. Kind of work the drill bit around a little bit to chew off all the head of these, I don't know what they call these things, drive rivets, I think they call them. They're available, so we'll just replace these. Yeah, a little more on this one. There we go. Managed to get that off of there without ruining it anyway. We'll get this taken apart and then we might investigate drilling out the rest of them drive rivets. Uh-oh, looks like we got a little bit of a spanner wrench, which I'm sure I don't have that size. See what we got for a couple punches here. A little bit of corrosion in here. Yeah, a little smaller than that. That one will work. All right, got us a couple drift pin punches here. See if we can. Oh yeah, that's going to turn right out of there. Maybe. Sorry, dropped my punch and it rolled underneath my cabinet. I always wonder what was inside one of these myself. I don't know about any of you guys, but they can just push back and forth and yeah, I'm good at dropping that punch for sure. Or that drift pin. All right. You can see there's corrosion in there. That might be the issue with the whole thing. You know, I don't know. There's another punch here. See if we can knock the guts out of this thing. Carefully. I don't think I gotta knock it. There we are. Now what makes it work is beyond me. We'll have to get this all cleaned up, and this Oh, jeez. That is the magnet for sure. This part here. Yeah, you can see where we got corrosion and scoring around here. That's probably the culprit why it won't slide back and forth really well. Huh. I don't know. Get me a marker. Mark on this side that was out. Yeah, that's definitely, that cylinder is definitely the magnetic part of it. That thing sticks to everything. It's a good magnet. This is the outside ring that threaded in there. Looks like there's a washer in here. Yeah, some kind of, looks like a brass washer. And other than that, the bore of this, well, there is a, I don't know if you can see it there, kind of toward the front. I'll get this cleaned up and I'll bring you back, but there's a ring of something right around there. It's probably where, when it slides past that, that's probably what stops the magnetic field. Anyway, we'll clean this up and come back and see what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see down in there or not. All right, we'll get it cleaned up. All right, I got a little flap sander on here. Gonna use this old Craftsman drill press. This thing's a good gem here. One of my neighbors, I'll show you this real quick. One of my neighbors, he willed this to me right before he passed away. He's a good neighbor. Best kind to have. We did favors for each other all the time. I was his mechanic and he just willed me this thing, so. Anyway, I got my flap sander on here. It's 120 grit. We're just gonna quickly do the inside of this. I don't want to polish too much because I don't know what the tolerances are inside there, so we'll give her a quick polish. All right. Gave it a quick little polish. I don't know if you can see that brass ring in there or not. There's a ring of brass about about 3/8 of an inch back from the edge there. But wipe this out good. Shoot, I can't get a good light in there. Let me try this flashlight again. There, you can kind of see that brass ring around there. It goes all the way around the body. Well, we got it cleaned up pretty nice in there. Like I said, I didn't want to polish it too much I don't know what kind of tolerance there is in there. Okay, here's the components out of the inside of this mag base. Of course, the screw, the sliding magnet, the brass washer, the body, and the plate. Before I stick it back together, I want to try to get some drive washers or something for that, so I can put this plate back on there. I might see if I got little screws. Hell, I might drill and tap them or something. We'll investigate that and we'll bring you back. It does let me slide it together here real quick. does, it's kind of hard to hit the hole, but it does slide back and forth easily now. Off, on. Come out a little bit far for the on, I think, but off, on, push off, on. Yeah, I think we got it, but it's just nice you can operate it with one hand now rather than having to stand on it. And I ain't got no lube on it yet. I might put just a tiny bit of some light oil on there, keep it from rusting. But anyway, I think we're salvaging another part here. I'll bring you back, show you what I ended up doing with these rivet holes. So until then, alrighty. Couldn't find no rivets that I liked that would work in here. Little drive rivets. I tried some Tinner's rivets, but I couldn't figure out how to. I don't know if they'd expand in that hole or not and stay in there. But anyway, we decided to use like a 440 screw in here. We'll cut a couple of these off. Hell, they're only about an 1/8 inch long, but anyway, they'll fit in there. They'll make it so you can do some maintenance on this in the future. I will never have to. Maybe the next person will. Anyway, we're going to tap these out. I did 3 of them already. I got 1 more to do. And it kind of takes nerves of steel to run this little bitty tap. At least for me it does. Broken too many off in my lifetime. Gotta have that good feel for it, I guess. Sorry if I'm blocking that, but I'm going to hang on to that, make it sure it stays nice and straight. All right, I'm not going to try any more. I think that's good enough. All we need is a couple threads. Have to see these old crimper and electrical deals. They got a 440 thread hole. Try this out once, see what happens. These will cut it off, but I don't know if that's going to be short enough. Back it back out of there. Kind of straightens the threads out on the end there. And I got these the screw holder screwdriver. Oh yeah, that'll work. Made them pretty short. See if I can dig some more out of my bin over here. All right, I found some more. All right, I'll get these cut off and we'll bring you back and start putting this thing together. Alrighty guys, let's get this thing put back together. Got the center all cleaned up here. Just wire brush that. Let's put a little drop of oil in the bottom here. And let me put some on here too. Alright. This brass washer goes in the bottom. And then we got our little drop on there. Find a couple punches to do that with, like I had the other day. Be nice to have. I should have took time to make a spanner wrench for this, but this will work. Get it real tight. You see that? No magnet. Release. All right. Let's put that cover on here now. Good old Starret. These holding screwdrivers, they come in handy for a little job like this that you got itty bitty screws for. So small, I misplaced one of them. Thought I had 4 of them on here. Yeah, we'll tighten these down and I'll make another one. Dang. Lost that one right away. Anyway, that's what it's gonna look like all finished up. Whoops. Kind of a nifty little video of I like saving old tools, and this is an old one, I think. Slides back and forth pretty quick now. I don't know if any of you guys ever see any of these, but not too bad to work on once you be careful drilling them rivets out. And other than that, and don't lose your screws that you got to put it back together with. But anyway, works out pretty good. Thanks a lot for joining along this little project at Ed's Metalworks. Yeah, we'll see what comes up next. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you will. Please leave a comment, and we'll catch you on the next one. We're out of here.